South Asia holds one-fifth of the world's population. Several varieties of English have emerged from this region. They are collectively called South Asian English. South Asian countries include these countries that you can see on the slide, including India and Pakistan. English arrived in South Asia with the formation of East India Company in 1600. It was a company which was formed by some London merchants who received a trading monopoly over this area from Queen Elizabeth I. They established a center in Surat and gradually some other centers, trading centers in Madras and Bombay. Gradually, with the decline in the power of Mughal emperors, the company grew in strength. Ultimately, after the War of Mutiny in 1857, the company handed over its power to the Crown in England, and trading transformed into dominance over India. From that time onwards, until 1947, the year India was declared independent, English has attained a very special role in this part of the world. English became the language of administration, first of all. An English education system was introduced in 1835 by Lord Macaulay. It also became the medium of education, medium of instruction in higher education when new universities were formed in India. All these things, its use in the administration and English becoming the language of higher education, all these things increase the growth and status of English in undivided India. However, this system of education was not so simple. It was a dual system of education, English medium, and the other was vernacular medium. English medium education system was meant only for the rich, and vernacular medium for the other Indians. The aim behind the establishment of this dual education system was that the British wanted a class of people who were loyal to them and who would not rebel against them. Therefore, they created a class of what is often called brown Englishmen. All the important positions and the prestige in society was given to people who went to these English medium schools. Thus, English became a language of power, empowerment. It became a symbol of power and upper class in India. When Pakistan became independent, it inherited the same dual system of education from the British. Urdu was declared the national language and English was declared the official language in 1947. Although there was some resistance from different quarters against the use of English in Pakistan, on the plea that it widened the gap between different classes, the government continued to support the English medium system of education because it in a way favored them. The government comprised the anglicized people from India. All the bureaucrats and most of the military was also from the same anglicized group of people from India. Thus, they did not discontinue this dual system of education, and the importance of English continued in Pakistan. English performs a number of important functions, not only in Pakistan but also in in India. It is the language of the courts, government administration, higher education, the armed forces, media, business, and tourism. Not only that, it has also become a language for in-group communication, which has added to its popularity and use in both India and Pakistan. In both India and Pakistan, English is the associated official language. Because of the use of English alongside native languages, An official indigenized variety of English has emerged in this part of the world. This variety has a lot of elements from both Indian, Hindi, and Urdu. Although this official indigenized variety is in use, especially in India, people still show a leaning towards British English followed by American English. In Pakistan, there are about 17 million users of English. In India, there are about 200 million users of English. This outnumbers the speakers of English in UK and USA together. This large number of English speakers present in this part of the world is due to India, which has a population of over a billion. From this population of 1 billion, 20% are said to speak or use English as a second language or as an additional language. English is also used as a lingua franca by people of South India to communicate with other people in different parts of India. However, in other South Asian countries like Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka, English does not have an official status, but it is still used as a medium of international communication and is also considered a sign of being modern and fashionable. So, in this way, English is popular and used in these countries, but it does not have the same important position that English enjoys in Pakistan and India.